Hi folks, thanks for joining me. Bill here, the Cannabis IPO guy. Today I want to talk to you about a company that I wanted to wait and talk to you when you clicked on my website, but I'm so excited about this company, I have to tell you a little bit about it now. This is a company that is getting ready to go public. And folks, let me just talk to you about cannabis IPOs that are in the penny stock category. Think what you want about penny stocks. One of the things you've got to understand about the cannabis industry is everything that you know about investing in stocks, you have to take and set over to the side, okay? With the cannabis industry and stocks, you have to think like a venture capitalist. This is a new industry that is getting ready to explode. You're never going to have another opportunity like this in your lifetime. I can promise you that. The cannabis industry is set to generate more money than the telecommunications industry has ever even thought about generating. You remember when it was just AT&T that ran all the phone lines, and then it became MCI, and then it was Sprint, and then it was Excel Communications? Well, I've got a background in the telecommunications industry, and I've got a background in the energy industry, specifically in the electricity industry. So I was around, I might not look it, but I'm 50 years young, and I know what it was like when those industries deregulated. Folks, if I'm right off the top of my head, the electricity industry generated maybe somewhere around 398 billion, close to 400 billion in 2017. I think the wireless carriers, the wireless phone industry, maybe in 2017, we might be right around 475 billion. Folks, you need to understand that the cannabis industry in just the United States alone is estimated roughly to be around $50 billion, with $10.7 billion being for medical marijuana and the other $40 billion being obviously in the recreational illegal market that will soon become legal. Then you have a much smaller Canadian market. Folks, you need to understand that the United States is right on the verge of legalizing cannabis. Jeff Sessions is out of the way. All the people in Congress who were against it are now for it. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I believe with my whole heart, from what I'm hearing from industry experts, that it's going to be in a matter of months. It's going to be within a year that everything could go legal. Right now, okay, we have 33 states that are legal for medical and 10 states that are fully legal for recreational as well. I know personally right now there are 10 more states where this is going to go legal just this year alone, and that could double. But I also know that the federal government is going to lift all of the roadblocks that are in the way of legalizing cannabis. And when that happens, you want to have stock invested in the companies that are poised to explode. Now, I'm here to speak to the average household. I'm here to speak to seasoned investors as well. But the reason I'm doing this video series is because I have learned of a way to capitalize on the cannabis stocks that are the least expensive to purchase, but will create the greatest gains short term and potentially long term. And as I said in my previous video, we know of the big players already: the Canopy Growths, the Tilrays, the Auroras, all of the other big companies that are already out there right now. But I'm going to talk to you about companies that are going to be opening during their initial public offering, and some that even right now, because of what they have going on, they might have already gone public, but they are still in the penny range for certain reasons. Some companies are they're finishing up some acquisitions, they're finishing up mergers, and not all companies are created equal, as I said. But I'm so excited about a company, and really don't make any bones about telling you, I bought some stock in it today, and it was such an amazing feeling. Folks, listen to this, okay? What makes a cannabis stock worth buying is the management, the finances, the footprint, the product line, the plan, the company's ability to handle massive growth, the company's ability to tie up areas where the licensing is exclusive. I am so excited. This company, you'd find it hard to believe that the cost of the shares are very low, so that you could spend $100 in this company, even $500 to $100, and there will come a day when you could potentially make $70,000 on that. Just on that $100, it'll happen. With this company, not every company will have stock rise that high. But this company has a product line that is so diverse. They have acquired companies that specialize in so many areas of the cannabis industry. Their experts are ranging in pharmaceutical, highest level scientists, highest level CEOs with former experience in billion-dollar companies. I am so excited. These leaders travel all over the world, Australia, Europe, fully set up in the United States and Canada, UK. They're poised to explode. I believe this company is poised to, it'll catch up. It'll catch up to Tilray. It'll catch up to Canopy Growth. It'll catch up to all the big boys who got out of the gate early. Because the race isn't given to the swift or to the strong, but to those who endure and to those who know how to pace themselves and kick in the turbo thrusters. Many a thoroughbred's gotten out of the gate fast, but the real winners are those that know how to pace themselves and kick in the turbo thrusters at the right time. We have some large-scale triggers that are coming up in the cannabis industry. And when those triggers hit, it's going to cause stock prices to soar. You want to be in a company that is inexpensive to get in, but is going to give you huge gains. Not just in the short term, but this company I'm talking about, you're going to want to stay in. Anybody can get into this company. I am so excited about it. And before I end this short video, I want to tell you, first of all, that the United States alone, and this is from some of the top CEOs in the cannabis industry, the United States will eventually be, within 5 years, an $800 billion cannabis industry. Mark my words, that will happen, okay? And if you look at the 80-20 rule, there's only going to be 20% of the companies that are going to have the largest share of that $800 billion. And guess what? My company thinks on that level. My company has a powerful, strategically well-placed strategic setup in the United States, Europe, which, let me talk to you about that. Did you know that Europe is going to be at least a $600 billion cannabis industry all by itself? And then you have Australia as well. My company, this company that I'm talking about, is poised to dominate in all of those markets in multiple different product lines, in both recreational and medical. I'm very excited. If you want to hear about this company, you need to click the link below. If you can't afford $19.95 to better your future and to learn and to be educated about an explosive industry that there's really, what is in the stock market right now that can rival the growth of the cannabis industry? Well, you've got Uber. Yeah, great. Okay. That's a great company, but you know the stock's already, you know, I'm talking to the everyday person, okay? Nothing compares to the cannabis industry in the stock market right now. This is going to be the most exciting ride of your life. And if you're not willing to pay $19.95 to learn not just about one incredible cannabis IPO that you can get into, that you will see me go through from top to bottom and prove to you why this company is a no-brainer, then really, I can't imagine why you would be interested in stocks. Everybody, whether this is your first time hearing about stocks or you've been hearing about stocks and investing in stocks for years, you need to click the link below. And when you do, you're going to get access to my top IPO picks. And there's probably a lot of companies out there that say that. The people that get in this, that click my link now and come to my site, you're going to see from week one my first IPO pick. But you may come along and you may see this video after I've already posted videos for 4 incredible IPOs. Every one of these companies have the potential to make you millions. And I can promise you, there are people right now all over the United States and Canada that are making millions off of cannabis IPOs. Cannabis IPOs are the best kept secret in the investing world today. There's so much more I'd like to tell you. I'm so excited about this company and many other companies. Join me, click the link below, and let me show you how you can invest in a company that can change your life and your family's life. Thanks a lot. We'll speak with you on the other side.